I'm 29, working in IT in Bangalore. The kind of life that doesn't raise eyebrows, good job, supportive parents, steady climb, no drama. 5 months ago, I got married. Arranged, of course. Families met, horoscopes matched, small talk over tea. We texted for a while, a few harmless jokes, polite calls, and then rings, rituals, and wedding bells. The usual story. It was good. Almost too good. We laughed often, took selfies on weekend getaways, whispered inside jokes at family gatherings, shed sneak extra chutney into my lunchbox. I started to think, maybe this whole arranged thing wasn't so old school after all. Maybe I got lucky. Then, one night, something changed. It was barely even a conversation. Just two tired people lying on their backs in bed, the soft hum of the ceiling fan above us. I asked her, casually, if she'd ever wanted a love marriage. You know, someone she'd fallen for, college crush, random guy at a cafe, anything. She didn't even pause, just chuckled and said, nope. I always knew I'd marry someone my parents picked. They made it clear, if I wanted my share of the property, I had to marry from our caste, their choice only. And then she turned over and fell asleep. But I couldn't, not for a second. Her voice replayed, over and over. Not the words, the tone, the ease, like she was describing a smart investment. A chess move. I stared at the ceiling, heart thudding in a strange, unfamiliar rhythm. It wasn't what she said. It was how little it seemed to mean to her. Like love, choice, chemistry, all of it could be bought, as long as the paperwork added up. The next morning, she hummed while brushing her hair, asked what I wanted for breakfast. But something in me had already cracked open. From then on, I started noticing things. Subtle, insignificant to anyone else, but not to me. A message from her cousin, the family's legal advisor, lighting up her screen twice a week. The way she sidestepped questions about joint accounts. A random comment Appa said once the farmhouse transfer is done, we should get it renovated. I had never heard of any farmhouse. I told myself I was overreacting, making mountains out of tiny molehills. But the silence in my head had changed. It wasn't silent anymore, it was whispering, cold, crawling whispers that crept in at night. What if I wasn't her partner, but just a requirement? A slot to fill, a name on a marriage certificate that unlocked her future? She never lied. That's what haunted me the most. She wasn't hiding anything. She was always kind, generous, thoughtful. But suddenly, every smile felt rehearsed. Every touch, a cue. Like she was playing a part, not in a grand scheme, not malicious, just efficient. Like marrying me was a transaction she completed so well, she forgot there was a person on the other end of it. And now, I'm stuck in this place. Not angry, not betrayed, just haunted. I haven't asked her about it. Haven't told her what's eating me alive from the inside. Because I'm scared. Scared she'll say something calm again. Something that sounds logical, practical, devastatingly rational. Because I know, deep down, if she looks me in the eye and confirms it, if she tells me that yes, she married me because it was the smart move, I don't know if I'll ever recover from that. So, we live like everything's fine. We take photos, hold hands, smile at relatives. But when the lights go off, and I hear her breathing slow beside me, the questions return. Not loud, not aggressive, just there, like ghosts, invisible and ice cold. Did she choose me, or just secure her inheritance? And every time I close my eyes, I see it. Not her face, not the wedding, just those two words, the confessions.